Hi guys, this is an unusual video. I wasn't planning to do this video today, but I was tagged by Influence Colorist on a new tag that Sandy by Color Creatively created. She was the same one that created the 5 books you will take in quarantine tag, and this tag is the 5 supplies you will take to quarantine. So I'm gonna start by tagging three other YouTubers, and the first channel will be Andrea Kine. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I'll leave the link below. And she is fairly new, so if you guys want to go and check her out, she has some coloring videos I checked out yesterday, and she seems to be doing a great job, and she has some nice stories behind her videos, like she talks. So it's kind of like a color with me kind of talk of video, the one I watched. So I thought it was really interesting. And now the next one, it will be Universe Arts, and I met this lady on Facebook, and she's really bubbly and she is really nice too, so I tag her as well. She has some videos, but they are not in English. Her videos, I believe they're in Italian. I'm not sure. I speak Spanish and I understand some of it, but it's hard for me to tell between Portuguese and Italian sometimes, even though I understand, since like the 3 of them are so similar. I confuse Italian and Portuguese. I obviously don't confuse Spanish because that's the one I speak. But go and check her out. She seems pretty cool. And then I also would like to tag Color My World, and this is a much bigger channel. It was really hard to find people to tag because like a lot of bigger channels had already been tagged. So hopefully she haven't been tagged and she gets to do the video. So moving on to my actual 5 picks for myself for quarantine. This was also hard to figure out because actually I work from home, so it's kind of like, no, I wouldn't take them to quarantine because it's like my job. So what I did was I pick some fun stuff that I will take to quarantine, and then I also pick some of things that I will actually need for work. So we're gonna start with some of the fun stuff, and that's my Castle Arts color pencils, and these are watercolor pencils, and I just bought these. I have other color pencils, but I really like these. I really like this. I like how soft they are. I like the pigmentation of it, and I also like that I get the choice to either do them dry or wet. And if you want kind of like a review of this, is coming up on Sunday, so it's coming up soon. So these will be the color pencils I will take. Then moving on from that, I will take obviously my watercolor setup, and this is what I use for work. So this is work related. So I have 12 colors that I use every day, and I have it on the portable painter, which it has water reservoirs. I use one for water and then the other one for my my brushes. These are Skoda, and there's one Versatile, Ultimo, and Perla, and then I have my detail brush, and this is what I use for work every day. So I kind of put it in a bundle, not just one thing, but I actually need these every day. So this will be my second thing I will for sure take into quarantine, or I actually took into quarantine. And then it will be my paper, my third one. I use Arches 140 pounds. Now this I use for commission work, and I also have bigger sizes, but I also wanted to mention this one, which is a Canson paper, and it's only 90 pounds. And I wanted to mention it because this will be great to print on. So if you want to use watercolors with your PDF files, then this your printer, any house printer, will take. Now you kind of need to play around with it because sometimes the ink will run. So I have two printers here. I have a laser printer and inkjet. Now a lot of people say that laser printer works better, but my HP laser printer doesn't work very well with it, and it smears a lot. But my inkjet actually is an HP office jet, and then that one does a pretty good job, so I'm able to print on this one and then color it or use my watercolors on it, and it will work for any other wet media like markers and something really juicy that you would like to use. Okay, so my fourth thing will be my tablet, or my tablet, and that's because I do my illustrations for my coloring books on this, and then I also do my illustrations for my PDF files on my Etsy shop. So, and this is my pen for it. So this is very important for my work as well. And then for the last thing, it's kind of like a bundle of things, which are my other random tools. And it will be my pencil, my mechanical pencil, which I use for sketching for my commissions, but also if I need to take notes or if I just want to shade my coloring page instead of actually coloring it. Then I will need my permanent fine liner, and this is for signing my paintings, of course, for work. Then it will be sorry about the stickers, my son decided to decorate all of my tools, so they have these little stickers all over. But this is my mechanical eraser. I'm sure a lot of people know this, and it's great for both my commissions and also for if I want to do coloring, because it gets into those little spaces very well. And then lastly, this brush, and this brush I use it to clean over the paper when I erase instead of using my hand. I also do that without thinking, but I try to use this first because it's clean and it won't leave my oils from my hand in my paper and maybe mess up the paper. So that's it, guys. That's my 5 things I will take into quarantine, and I actually use most of it every day for my everyday life, and come to find out during this quarantine that basically I live in quarantine because I just work at home and don't really go out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like what I will take into quarantine. And then if you're wondering what watercolors I use here, these are my Daniel Smith, and they actually come in tubes like this, and then I just fill it in and that's it. And the portable painter, I got it on Amazon, and most of these products, actually maybe all of these products, I got them on Amazon. So yeah, if you're interested, I'll try to leave some links to some of this stuff. A lot of these other watercolor related tools are in my other channel, reviews of those things. So if you want to check that out, is Shirley Hooper Art. Well, guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me some comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.